platypus? Hello, Waffles. I'm here to speak with you. Okay then. Well, hello there. Guess mixing pina coladas with strong milk wasn't my best idea. Everyone was wrong though, for what it's worth. I think you're a pretty cute species. I appreciate the sentiment, Waffles. So what is it you want to discuss, floating platypus? You. I hate to disappoint you, but I really don't have a whole lot to tell about myself. I disagree, Feline. There are still mistakes which haunt you. Do you still believe you're to blame for the incident? Think it's your fault that Snowball pushed pancakes off the roof? Of course, it was my fault. Should have been there sooner. Did your best, Waffles, but sometimes even that is not enough. Truthfully, we know you are the best inspector in Cat Town. This cannot be argued, but even the best cannot succeed every time. Mistakes and failures are part of life for all. In the end, Pancakes is still alive, and is still your friend. You're a good cat, Waffles. I know you are trying to do well, but it's time you see him, overcome your fears, and face reality. He was your sidekick. Cherish the bond you share. Okay, I'll try. I swear it. Genuinely. Thank you for the words of wisdom, but I am platypus. Do not worry yourself with my appearance. Just focus on my message. You're surrounded by friends who want to help you. It's time you stop living in the shadow of that day. Moving on is never easy, but you bear the strength to do it. Yeah, you're right. Chai even told me the same thing yesterday. Yeah, well, maybe it's time you ask her out, dude. Do what now? Ahem. Apologies. What I meant to say was follow your heart with your friend Shaw. Do not withhold your true feelings. Embrace the truth. Yeah, but I mean, you know I'm a mess right now. Shaw deserves the best. Waffles, understand this. No one is without struggle. There are no exceptions. You are not alone in working to overcome inner turmoil. It is an experience shared by all humankind. What about Spotty? That dog is happy no matter the situation. Especially Spotty. Really? How? Wow, indeed. What's that sound? Is there a fire? Did you leave something burning in your oven? I'm a floating conscience. Why would I own an oven? True. Time to wake up, I guess? You guessed right. Biggest dream ever. That buzzer noise is coming from outside the office. Why has no one stopped it? I hate mornings like these. Beep beep beep. I allowed it. Buzzer is coming from the left. But I want to. Okay, never mind. I don't. I want to shut it up. Ah. Buzzer is definitely coming from Pixel's office. From which device? I don't know. Buzz is coming from the DNA machine. Pixel must have fixed it since it doesn't have a blue screen anymore. Oh, it's pulled a result from the Harry located in Fluffy's house. Guessing Pickle overclocked the machine because we usually never get results back this quickly. But who cares? The machine is working, and I can't wait to check the results. New data available. One match. Snowball. Dun dun dun. No. Is this possible? Snowball's been in prison for years, locked in his cell. How can one of his hairs have turned up in Fluffy's house? There's no way. Could Snowball have escaped and nobody knows? If someone know I'd be at that crime scene and plant the hair to mess with me. It's time for a visit to the prison. Inspector, you're here. Where's everybody at? Probably gone to yesterday's crime scene, but I found more information. The hair I found in Fluffy's house belongs to Snowball. Inspector, we're not supposed to be working the... I know, Spotty, I know, but this is a huge new lead. Patches and the others are probably in the middle of something else. And I'm going to see if Snowball is still in jail. You gonna come with? I don't think Patches will be... Spotty, I need you to trust me. Can you trust me? Of course, Inspector. You need to take a stand for what you know is right, and I need to get my revenge on the people who set me up. Can't be alone on this. Spotty, I need to ask you something. Yes? Want to be my official partner on this? You said partner? I did. Of course I do! Glad to see you so eager. You have a case to solve. Coupon for something at Maple Market, won't take it, except it expires tomorrow. If it has anything to do with food, we'll bring it too. The world's worst coffee machine. Maybe the next one will at least make a decent brew. That was quite the fire. Good morning, Inspector. Hi, Peanut. How was your night? Really great, actually. Filled with the wisdom of a platypus. I see, that's interesting, I guess. Where are you going, Waffles? Wherever I want. You don't need to worry about it. Actually, Patches asked me to tell him your whereabouts. Okay then. Me and Spotty, we're not working Fluffy's case anymore. So, we are going to play fetch at the park. Oh, really? Yes. Took a day off, and we're going to hang out at the park. Is this true, Spotty? 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 Are you going to play fetch with Inspector Waffles? Tell the truth. Spotty, speak. Yes, we are going to play fetch at the park. Neat. Oh, that'll be fun. Suspicious at first, but Spotty never lies, so enjoy the park. Appreciate it, Peanut. Going, Inspector. I had a few things to go back and grab. Glad to see you again. Forgot to take Arwen's keys back to me. Ooh, right. Completely forgot. Here they are. Sorry for that. Not a problem, Inspector. Okay, so we did open... So we don't get to keep his keys anymore. Okay, this isn't there. Can I go back to Maple Market? Am I allowed? I do not have the option to return to Maple Market. Okay, so we're going to the prison. Waffles, my favorite inspector in the world. Hey, Lenny. You're the only jail guard I know, so that's the best jail guard I know doing. Still sarcastic, huh? Love it. Seems to really like you, Inspector. He's just happy to have company, I think. But be careful, he's also a very protective cat, especially when it comes to dogs who don't like cats. I like cats, so you'll be fine. Lenny, I need to see an inmate. It's urgent. Sure, buddy, no problem, as long as they aren't in the high security wing. Well, they're in this high security wing. It's Snowball I need to see. What? Snowball? Are you sure? After what? Yes, I'm sure. Ah, okay then. I'll just need a judge's approval since he's not a regular inmate. That might be a problem. I know it's against the rules, but I really need to see him. Just got a couple questions. Waffles. I can't. I'm sorry. This is about Fluffy's case. Really? I love his boxes. Best in town, I'd say. That they are, Lenny. I could take him or leave him. Dogs, right? But anyway, you need to catch the killer. I need a fresh box, but they're out of stock everywhere I've seen. I'm worried that won't happen until Fluffy's murder has been solved. It's up to you to fix this, Lenny. What do you mean? I need to talk to Snowball if I'm going to solve this case. I'm not allowed to let you in, but yes. This box is... Just need you to convince me you have a legitimate reason to see him. I don't know the administrative side of things very well for seeing inmates, but is this conversation even legal? Kind of. This will let us finish the investigation faster. Okay then. You know better than me. Be safe. Just never talk about what we're doing here with Patches or Mocha. Already in enough trouble as it is. Waffles, I'm okay to let you talk to Snowball, but I need some kind of proof he's involved in Fluffy's case. How about this? Snowball's hair was found at Fluffy's house the night of the murder. How can that be? Snowball's never left his cell. I said it's impossible too, until I found this hair. That's why I need to talk to him and figure out how this could have happened. Guess that'll do. I'll handle the paperwork. Thank you so much, Lenny. You have no idea how helpful this is. You owe me one. You can count on me. Thought I had to sneeze. Go on in. You know the way from here. And Waffles, this is the first time you're seeing him since what happened? Yes. Understood. Good luck. No running, no meowing, blah blah blah, usual stuff. It's forbidden to bring bones here. And... shakes? Gonna guess that's related to Patches somehow. Probably spilled milkshake on an inmate. Anything is possible with that cat. Honey, is this your coin? Don't think so, buddy. Why? You gonna do a magic trick? Nope. Just found it here on the ground. But it's fake. There's a dog's face on it. Can I keep it? Sure. Go right ahead. Maybe an invite will try escaping to get their coin back. Imagine how cool of an action movie that would be. No? Killjoy just like always, Waffles. Glad you haven't changed. Not just anybody is allowed to visit the inside of a prison. Gotta have a good reason to get in. But I don't think visiting just to see the position of an inmate's scar will do. Need to see Snowball, Lenny. No problem, Inspector. Really strong. Kind of intimidating in a tingly way. But I don't need to start a conversation anyway. Large, strong, and with regular access to Snowball. 10-4, Lenny. Just him or the dog, too. Just Waffles. Roger that. Follow me. Sorry, Spotty. Just be back soon. You were having fun placing your epics tonight. Did you just figure out how to do that or something? Ah, fair enough. Flashback. Oh my, what a wonderful surprise. Inspector Waffles, the one and only. This is probably going to be the last map, so drop what you want. To what do I owe the pleasure? Oh, well, just need to ask a few questions and I'll be on my way. Of course, Inspector. Of course. Before you do, I've been waiting to ask you something. Can you see me, Inspector? Can you see the scars on my face? Can you see them? Do you see what you did to me? Do you remember that night, Inspector? Look at me and see what you did. Remember this all very well, Waffles, because I would hate for you to forget what happened that night. I knew this was a terrible idea. I'm leaving. Oh, Inspector, don't leave me here all alone again. Please, ask your questions. I'm all ears. It's possible Snowball could have smuggled stuff through the vent, but I don't put much stock into it. No way he could have fit himself into the vent either. I'd say it's not a viable lead. Snowball has some books in his cell, but I can't make out the titles. A radio, too. He's gotta be bored as hell in here. Good. So your first question, Inspector? Oh, by the way, how is our old friend Pancakes? Is his recovery coming along smoothly? Shame about that, of course. Apologies, a sensitive subject. Do my best to avoid the topic. Where were you 2 nights ago? This may come as a shock to you, but I was here in my cell, reading one of my books, or perhaps listening to the radio as the evenings go. I think you're lying. You were somewhere else. And would you have any evidence to support such an impossible claim? We found one of your hairs at a crime scene. Just as shocked as you are, Inspector. Ran DNA analysis on the hair. Turns out it's yours. So I think you owe me the truth. I don't know what to say. Perhaps the stray hair flew through the vent. Floated through the air and landed in your crime scene? Unlikely, Snowball. I have no idea. Guard, please, tell the Inspector I haven't moved from my cell. That's right, Inspector. I hasn't left his cell in a week. So possibly could have escaped, even for a limited time. Keep a close eye on him throughout the day. Seems like your misplaced vendetta has led you down the wrong path. Is that all? Do you have more to discuss? Surprised we didn't ask where you found your hair. Maybe because you already knew? No. I'm not hiding any information. I just don't care what your DNA test has to say. I'll tell you anyways. In Fluffy's house, the CEO of Box Furniture. Okay. Nothing to say? Not really. I don't know the cat. And his death, however unfortunate it may be, doesn't impact me in the slightest. I find no reason to be attached to those I don't know. Celebrity status means nothing to me. It dies the same as any other cat. Found your hair in his office, and the killers only stole one thing. Disks from his computer. What do you want from Fluffy's data? Oh, poor Inspector. I haven't moved from this cell in days. Your precious little test is wrong. I always heard you're one of the best in Cat Town. This is so disappointing. Guess I can understand if you're starting to slip, though. After all, what happened to your partner? It was your fault as well, no? Something else I need to ask you, Snowball. Stooped into a very elaborate setup, and I need to know who would do something like this. There was a cult, tons of cats involved. Something that could have been put together in a couple of hours. Oh, you poor cat. I hope they didn't hurt you. And now that I think about it, it has your name all over it. It's your signature. Messing with people's minds. Elaborate schemes. Inspector, I know you don't want to believe me, but I have no reason to lie to you. I'm here, in prison. How can I be doing all these things in the outside world? Anything is possible with you, Snowball. Do you get many visitors? No, just a few. Old acquaintances stop in from time to time. I don't really tend much to all that anymore. This setup you encountered, as fun as that would have been, it wasn't my idea. Oh, come on, I'm sure someone on the outside helped you handle it. What do you mean? Meatballs was part of the fake cult. Given our shared past, that couldn't have been a coincidence. Yes, he's been in to see me a time or two. What can I say? I guess he misses me. He just brought some treats, new books to read, news from the outside world. Nothing terribly exciting, mind you. Doing a good job of keeping your story straight. We both know it's possible you created that entire operation, even from the confines of your prison cell. Wait a second. Something is wrong here. Paul's played his role really well. Even got me to believe he was guarding Irwin. But he wasn't in disguise. I knew it was him, and I knew he used to work with you. That's exactly what you would have wanted. You wanted to leave a link back here. Back to you. What are you on about? I'm here because you knew I would follow the clues and make the connection. You knew I would have to stand here and face you again and have the realization that you were the mastermind in spite of the odds. But that's not what happened, is it? That would be too easy. From a mind as brilliant as yours, something that simple is impossible. Especially after what I've been through these past few days. Now I'm more determined than ever. I will figure this out. Thank you, Snowball. I'll be on my way. Wait. There's something I want to discuss. What is it, Snowball? Before you leave, I just want to know something. What is it you feel these days? What do you mean, feel? Seeing your partner fall from that roof. I imagine that still keeps you up at night? Maybe after all this time, it's still too tough for you to say, Wanna talk about it? Fine. Truthfully, I still don't know what your involvement was in Fluffy's death. How one of your hairs was at the crime scene. Maybe with the help of one of your visitors? I don't know. I know one thing for certain, though. You led me here because you wanted to make me miserable. But I won't let you hold this over me any longer. Pancakes is my friend. When I see your face marred by my claw marks, it's one of the few things in my life I don't regret in the least. You're nothing more than a depraved monster. Pancakes is one of the greatest cats I have ever known. I learned so much from being by his side as a rookie inspector. I remember all the interrogations we did, cases we closed, jokes we shared, all of it. And I look forward to when he's back on the force. You can't take that away from me. What a cute love story. Can you pretty please tell me more? With pleasure. What's your best memory of pancakes? Oh, when I pushed him from the roof. What a joy that was. Especially when I saw your face. No, that wasn't it. I know you better than that. It's the time you outsmarted us, yeah? What are you talking about? What do any of these have to do? Yeah, I don't have anything. Okay, so I'm gonna need to find something else there.